Right, welcome to lesson 3. This is now going to be at the point where we create the new network. Now, you must keep in mind that what this network structure does is it actually controls the position of your player. You will be attaching screens which are managed in a different way. So this network structure is going to add attributes to your hardware, telling the system where it is. Is it in a station, an airport, a retail environment? What province or state is it in? So let's just go straight ahead and start building it. We'll call this network DataPost. And DataPost is in South Africa. So we just need to find South Africa here. Okay, so DataPost is in South Africa. You can see that you could have multiple countries here. It's not in Albania, so I want to delete that. And I'll just put South Africa in. So it is able to use multiple countries in the network. It's South Africa, right. Okay, once again, we are not using these rights at the bottom, and we save that. Okay, and you're noticing every time that we do something on Infinity, it's been dropped into the clipboard. It's a very useful tool when you're working on the Infinity, because I'm actually going to go ahead here and just save this clipboard as, I'm going to leave it as editable, and I'll call it DataPost Network. It's a really quick way to access parts of networks and screens and that type of thing. When you work with Infinity, you'll see. Right, now what we need to do is we need to append a bouquet. So we can do that one of two ways. I can use that button, but the easier way is to simply take DataPost and drag it and drop it. This dialog pops up. Do you want to attach it or open it? We want to attach this, so we attach the network. Good. So now DataPost has a bouquet attached, and if you go in there, you'll see that there are screens. So we go back here. Now what we need to do is we need to set up and append a province. So using South Africa as an example, I'm going to add a province. As you can see over here, there's a couple of setup. So the first one I want to add is Gauteng. And I'm going to add Gauteng there. And we can save that. You can see there's a province added. I'm going to append another province. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add one that doesn't exist in my drop-down menu here. So I'm going to say, we call it the Free State. And you will notice that there is no Free State here. So you simply click on the pencil and you add Free State. Save. And then you use the drop-down to add Free State. And save. So you would continue doing this for all the required states or provinces, whatever is relevant to your country. So I'm going to pause this at this point and add a whole bunch, but the process is exactly the same. Okay, welcome back. You can see I've added a couple more provinces here. So let's use Gauteng over here and show you how we are going to add areas to this network. So you'll see the Infinity already knows now that we need to add a region. So what region are you in? Okay, so we're in Gauteng, and we're going to have a regional code, and typically that can be utilized in a business process if you want, but you can just put the region name in here. So I'm going to say we're in the Johannesburg region. Okay, and save. Then inside that region, I click in here, it opens another panel, and we say append new town. So what town are we in? So I'm going to say, right, we are in Randburg. Okay. Which is almost a town inside the Johannesburg area, and we're going to save that. So we're in the town of Randburg in the Johannesburg area. Now we are going to append suburb. This would now be Bugari. And there's the drop down. Obviously, if the suburb didn't exist, you would simply add it, save. And then inside Bugari, we're now going to add a branch. So that could be, the branch could relate to anything, whether it's a banking branch, whether it's a branch of a company, branch of a retailer, doesn't matter. Once again, the center code, put the name in here. So I'm going to say that data post is where we are. I've already got it in there, so it's fine. And I can have a micro location inside data post. You may have different zones inside your buildings or your branches. And I'm going to put this as demo area. There it is. I could always change that and say I want to add a new area and say boardroom. Save that. And then I could use the drop down and say, okay, I want to go to the boardroom rather. And there we go. We save that. You have to close it after you've done it and reopen the network so that you can see the relationships. So I closed it and just opened it. You saw how useful the clipboard is. It just makes things very quick. So there you go. There's a very simple network. We have the data post bouquet, which is attached to the data post network. On the network, we got Gauteng area, Johannesburg, Randburg, Bugari, data post. So you could just carry on adding multiple screens to data post. We'll attach a screen now, but as you can see, it makes it quite clear and quite simple to understand. Obviously, this could be a building if you had a big enough campus. This could be the campus. This could be an area or a building in that campus. This could relate to another sub-area, and so on and so on. So this network structure, remember, is going to ripple down all this information to your players and allow you to drive content using metadata. And keep in mind that the content requires the information, allowing the Infinity to decide whether it is able to play or not. So the next lesson is going to be an object, a media object, which would have these areas in it and allowing you to select and inform the system where it is. So that will be in lesson 4.